Anthony here from Victory Crown. Today we're going to be talking about how to style a dry pompadour. Alright, so I say dry pompadour, just meaning no shine to the haircut. So what I'm going to be using is my matte clay and my texture spray. Again, the matte clay is no shine, high hold. It's great for any sort of humid settings. It's going to be that very natural look, very polished, but you can also piece it apart. As you can see, Jose's hair here is already dry. He does have really good hair for a pompadour, kind of naturally stands up on its own. But what I did is I blow dried it back with high heat and then finished it up with cold air. The reason that I use cold air is cold air locks the hair follicle back down and actually will help hold the shape that the blow drying creates. I want to take about this much product, quite a bit here. He's got a lot of hair, so I'm gonna need a lot of support for this. I want to evenly distribute it through my hands. And I want to start with my fingertips in the front. Starting with my fingertips allows me to get a little bit further down into the hairline. Again, just like every other hairstyle, I really want to make sure I'm coating all of the hairs as well as I can. This product's really good for, like I said, for this kind of hair that stands up on its own. It's good with fine hair, it won't make it greasy or anything like that. I do want to be careful on too coarse of hair. Sometimes on too coarse of hair, what can happen is these short little hairs right here, this product is so strong, it will actually pull them out, pull the short hairs out and make them stand out on their own. So now that I have this distributed through his hair, I actually don't really use a brush or comb for this kind of hairstyle. I just use my fingertips here. So what I'm gonna do is just kind of come in and pull out and comb up. This haircut is supposed to look messy. This isn't supposed to be like an Elvis style pompadour. It's supposed to look loose and natural. So if it's out of place, that it kind of adds to the element. So another way to dry style a pompadour is with my texture spray here. This is gonna add texture and volume. On this hairstyle, the volume is the important part. I did add a little bit of texture in here so he can get some pieciness through the haircut, but more importantly, he wants volume. He wants it to be tall. He wants that big rockabilly pompadour. This stuff is perfect for that. One of the other reasons I like this hair product for this dry style is it has almost no moisture in the product. Moisture will activate these curls here and make them curl up even more. So a dry product is going to keep that from happening. Again, this is in place of any sort of like texture powder. I want to give it a little shake. I want to make sure it's open. Give it a little shake. And I am going to start in the back on this. I already have his hair blow dried up here in the front, so I want to start in the back and I want to get underneath. This has such a good hold to it that I'm not even worried about it being out of place right now. After this cloud of smoke clears, all I want to do is run my hands through it. That's it.